Day 2 trekking. Oh, where are we going?
We are going to Manaslu circuit and Tsum Valley trek.
Very good.
And today our destination is Lokpha.
Lokpha.
Yes.
Very nice. So for those who don't know, Tsum Valley is a remote Himalayan valley in the Gokarna district. It's known for a really rich Tibetan culture, ancient monasteries, and just absolute stunning landscape. It is part of the Manaslu conservation area. However, you do take a detour off the Manaslu circuit track and head into Tsum Valley. So a little quieter and a little bit less known. The Tsum Valley was actually only open to tourism in 2008. So yeah, you will see a little bit later on in this video when we split off to head to Tsum Valley, how many trekkers just continue straight through onto the Manaslu trek. There are also a lot of guiding companies out there who won't allow you to do Tsum Valley along with Manaslu. So make sure you get yourself a good team who will allow that to happen. You smiling? Whoa! Another day, another suspension bridge, same river. This section's been a bit of a killer. Strong like bull, carrying my 16 pairs of spare jocks up the mountain for me, and a heap of other crap I probably won't need. Oh. All good, brother? Good, good. Whew. This is my porter, Uttum. However, I changed his name to Tom, Strong Like Bull. Alright, I ended up finding a dog to pet while my amazing guide went and organised my Manaslu Conservation Area permit, which is a prerequisite of entering the region. So yeah, everybody stops here and gets their permits sorted out. And like I said, I was just petting a local dog. Stopped for lunch in this little tea house along the way. And raining. Nice little walk in though. Sound like a Tasmanian now. Okay, these places have like a 4-page menu with a big range of stuff. You don't have to eat Dahl for every single meal like you might be led to believe. Probably can't see it, but right up there's some guys building a road along the edge of the mountain. So they come in, they blow it up, yeah, and then they just keep working on their way along. And then maybe they'll build a bridge across here so you can drive and then just walk across. And then Manaslu trek will be 2 days. Maybe.
One day like that. Maybe
No.
not today or like 5 days.
5 days, yeah.
Sananao, Sandu,
Yep.
also by road, but it is too high for the drive. Not for the drive, not for the jeep, but mostly people they like to walk from the low level, you know.
Yeah.
Around maybe until 2000.
Yep.
In that part, so people take a jeep.
Yep.
From Kathmandu to here for 2 days, maybe like that.
Yeah.
And then after like to hide on the road, doesn't matter.
Yeah, maybe hike on
And
the
they will
road.
make some alternate trekking trail also maybe later.
Yeah.
Because so this way is not coming road.
Okay, yeah.
This way, trekking trail also is here, because from here to here, and then cross the road, and then only park also like that.
Yeah. So the locals, this will be more for local traffic as well?
Yeah, local
Yeah, for
traffic
villagers,
is
yeah.
Because it's straight.
Yep.
It's straight, and then a bit shorter also. Most of the local traffic, local people, maybe porter also working that part.
Yep.
And mostly foreigner, they would like to walk on the trekking trail, and then all the people coming this way.
Yeah. Very good. Hard work. Scary.
Hard work, yes.
Scary work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so on that discussion, while I'm giving way to these mules, it's progress is progress, but it's sad to see that, eventually most of this trekking route on the opposite side of the river is actually going to be a road. But like Gokarna was just explaining to me there before, is that due to acclimatisation, you're not really going to be able to get a Jeep all the way up, even if you wanted to, or you could, but you're going to have a lot of trouble with acclimatisation. So this way, Manaslu?
This way Manaslu, and that way Tsum Valley.
Tsum Valley. We're going into the valley, then we're going to come back, and then we're going to go Manaslu. Lots of people going Manaslu.
Yeah.
Okay. We beat the crowds. Well, they all went that way. Beautiful flowers. So, heading to Lokpha, and I thought for some reason today was like a 400-meter elevation gain. But then I was looking on the GPS at lunchtime. I think it's more like a 700, maybe even more, which is fine. I like this track. It's good walking. So the mules have slowed us down a bit, giving way. Now, I actually thought that the mules would just be used to seeing tourists and not give a shit, which most of them it seemed that way. But then I've just been informed that because their handlers are always like quite aggressive with them, throwing rocks at them and things like that, that sometimes they get a bit rowdy and decide they want to kick a tourist off the edge of a cliff. So yeah, not ideal. Poor things though. I don't blame them. But yeah, they get a bit cray-cray. Yeah, so this is in the Tsum Valley, I think. Maybe there's an hour, not even to go. My guide and porter are behind me. I snuck ahead so I could go pee, which is always good. Even having two guys with me, it's really been no problem. They get it. And I've got to keep hydrated for, coming into the high altitude days. Today though, I'm not even going to hit 2,000, so yeah, we're just going up nice and slow, which is really good. And that's the other thing that I like about this kind of hiking, is just like I can set my own pace, which is really, really good, because yeah, I've got a fair few days ahead of me. So yeah, a little bit of a rainy day today, but it's really good for hiking, and I feel a lot better today. Yeah, so we just followed a big range along, like you see in the earlier video where they're building a track on the opposite side. Yeah, we're walking on a track directly across from that through a big range. It's just winding and then just undulating, no massive climbs. The stairs nearly killed me earlier. But yeah, so there's heaps of bamboo through here, all these ferns, and a little bit of nice light rain. Pretty keen to rest up. Had another great lunch. Yeah, everything's been going really good. So fingers crossed it keeps going like this once we start climbing a bit higher. Tsum Valley, here we come. One thing I've noticed now that we're on this Tsum Valley track is there's hardly any people, which is really nice. So the 3 guys ahead of us are the only ones so far that took the turn off to Tsum Valley, not Manaslu. So I like it a lot. Ooh, crow. Yay! We made it! Woo!
This is our guest houses.
Hey! Very nice.
Matthew. Follow. Matthew Ranger. Matthew Ranger.
Hello. Yes. Good one, brother. Very nice. Whoa. There goes the peace and quiet. Okay, this is my little room in Lokpha in Tsum Valley. I had a choice of a double bed with a private shower and toilet, except it was right near the toilets that everybody else that doesn't have sort of private one will be using. So I've opted for single beds, or Gokarna actually suggested single bed. And this is my little private toilet shower area. That's actually the shower that my pants are airing out on now. This space is actually really, really, really nice. Little kind of tea house. So yeah. Okay, so this little toilet, I haven't actually done a number 2 on this style of toilet ever in my life. So I was actually not that worried because I've been using the bidet and I'm like, oh, this is actually great. So because what happens is, because us Westerners like to wipe our butts, you can't put the toilet paper down the toilet. So that's where the little bucket comes in, and that's just baby wipes there from me just having a little baby wipe shower because it's freezing. But like, I don't want to do a poop and then put it in the bucket, like the paper. So instead what we have to do is you get your little bucket here, you wash your bum, you pat it dry, then you just throw in the bucket, I think. So yeah, so number 2, wash your bum, dry, then put in bucket. Right. Wish me luck. Well, hopefully in the morning anyway. I don't know if you can hear, there's like a group of like 25 people coming this afternoon. So we split off, as I said earlier. We've taken the track down to Tsum Valley, and there was like only a couple of people on the trail with us. It was like really, really nice. And then we got to this really like sort of Buddhist Tibetan style tea house hostel, and there's like 2 other people, like some French Canadians in there playing cards, and then like just us. We're like, oh, this is the best, how nice is this? And then like my guide and one of the other guys is like, oh, there's a group of 25 coming. I'm like, no way. Anyway, so there's I don't know, maybe about 15 schoolgirls or maybe uni age girls coming through. It's really cool what they're doing. So they've walked through to, and they're going to head up, and then they're going to stay like a week in these like homestays, like in the Tibetan style or influenced, like little tea houses and villages and stuff, which is really cool. But yeah, like they're banging around upstairs. It's only early. It's like not even 7 o'clock yet, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, I don't know. Like it's the actual like paint or something from the ceilings falling down on the bed when they're walking around up there. Anyway, a bit colder here. I'm under two little blankets at the moment. It's 6:40. Had a nice spaghetti for dinner. I'm just chilling out. Like we get in pretty early, and then yeah, there's not really much to do. So and it's been raining most of today, but hasn't really affected too much. But hopefully it clears up. So tomorrow we're hiking to Chumling, and it looks like it kind of undulates a little bit, but we've got about, I wrote it down here, 534 metres to gain over about, I think, 10k. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit of work again tomorrow. But yeah, the guide is expecting us to take about 4 hours for that one. I'm going to leave a little bit later, but yeah, then we'll get to Chumling and probably just chill out for the afternoon, I guess. And maybe we're going to try and check the weather. Not so much for this week. Like my guide Gokarna, he's not too stressed about weather this week, but he is looking further into the Manaslu trekking side of things for the weather. There's nothing we can do about it. I mean, it didn't bother me in the slightest. So I put a rain jacket on, but like no rain pants or anything. Didn't even get wet. So yeah, I'm just kind of trying not to fall asleep too early, so I can get a good sleep. There'll be no sleeping with this racket going on, although I think some of them are going to be pretty buggered. A couple of them come up by a horse, and yeah, really nice. Like I had mucked up my yeah, where we are going today. I thought we were going to Deng, but the reason that I'd read it wrong was because yeah, Deng is the next part of the Manaslu trek, but we're coming into Tsum Valley, so we won't go to Deng. So yeah, the extra couple of hundred metres elevation was a bit of a shock to the system. But yeah, otherwise everything's all good, just hydrating. Yeah, had a nice spaghetti dinner and listen to a podcast. See you in the morning.